In one of our last videos, we approached 5 of the leading HVAC manufacturers and asked them a relatively simple question. Let's call Mitsubishi Electric.
If you require support with air conditioning, ventilation, commercial heating, or modular chillers, please press 2.
Testing their technical support ability. One of those, Mitsubishi Electric, got in touch and went, hey, Outspoken Engineer podcast channel, we want to invite you to our headquarters up in Manchester to take some calls. They also wanted us to go through all their processes, understand the business, and guess what? You'd be truly surprised. As an engineer, my mind has been blown with how it works behind the scenes, and I've got a lot more respect for the technical support across all brands. I was getting cocky then, and he just killed me. He killed me. He killed me, mate. Ah. Yeah, they can be. But your indoor units, they're still number one. I stripped an LN apart a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
I don't know if they've changed the design, but once upon a time you've got to take the whole. Have you taken one off?
Yeah. So the LN's probably the only unit that's different. So quite a lot of the other M series models, just 2 screws underneath. Yeah. And then 2 screws behind the filter panel, and then off.
We've weathered a lot of storms. We've had a lot of changes in after sales as well, but I would say, pride ourselves on our wait time. And when we actually watched your video, we were like, "This is so long." Yeah, bless the guy, because do you do a online chat, or is it a case of, which I'll see in a minute, is it a case of mute, guys, I've got this, is that?
That was our dinner time period, so there was only 2 people manning the phones from, I think it was like 12:30 that you called, was it?
Yeah.
So yeah, there's only 2
Mike
people
went
at that point.
he went and missed the detective and found the call.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Damn. So what did you, have you changed everyone's lunchtimes now? Like, it's like stage, like... yeah. Just dripped in food, yeah.
No, we have to do that. There is a message between 1 and 2 on the phone line, just explaining that there's going to be a potential long...
The only way we can stay open and try and keep on delivering the service that we deliver is to shut, not shut, but just say our resources limited for that, because we used to be open all the time, never say anything, but we'd have like, when I was on the desk, 3 of us would go at the same time, 4 of us would be left, and then we'd come.
What's this, sorry, for lunch or?
Yeah, because that's when everyone rings us to go, do you know what, I'll ring Mitzi.
What is it, first thing in the morning, lunchtime? Or is it not, is there a...
No, so
11 till 12 is the busiest.
And then we're getting influx after dinner as well. Yeah.
Oh wow, really?
First thing in the morning is generally pretty quiet.
Yes. But that's the...
Do you
the detail we look at every hour.
So with Mitzi in general though, in regards to then how it's implemented here, and I know once upon a time I'd probably say it was incorrect, it shouldn't be like it, but if you're a BSP or a DQP, you should be able to, I would say that you should have an elite level of service.
The level of service we give our standard account holders has got, or even
got to be on point, it does, yeah.
It's got to be as well.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
It's got to be correct across
exactly. We want anyone out there to be able to contact us quickly, efficiently, and when they speak to us, they feel like they're getting listened to. Because my biggest gripe, when I was an engineer, was the fact that I could never get through to anyone, and I thought it was a simple issue.
But the challenge you've got is, again, the Dakin thing. It's not the same across the board. Obviously, that video contradicts what I'm about to say, but usually you're on hold for an hour or 40 minutes, and the person you speak to, you ain't giving any answers. Yeah. Like that's the thing.
That's why
but I think if you're actually waiting, but you get to the answer, you get to it, I think that's acceptable. Yeah. I think for most engineers it is acceptable. Like
I say that to you a lot, don't you? Let's say if somebody goes off sick, someone's then on holiday leave, and it's completely unplanned that our desk goes to the skeleton staff.
Yeah.
I say to Michael, actually a 5-minute wait time is not that bad, because we target ourselves at a minute wait time.
Do you? Oh, do you really? But then, I don't think we've had it with you, but then do you not then try and get people off the phone because you're trying to...
Well, that's where we've increased our resource in the help desk.
Have you?
So when I was the leader, before Mike, you were actually in my team, weren't you? We had a team of 6 that covered every product.
Yeah.
So now we've got 2 separate leaders for both product ranges, Ecodan and air conditioning. you've got 7 in your team, and we've got 6.
We're 5 and mine including myself.
Are you main Ecodan?
I only do Ecodan mine.
So no one else in the UK for Mitsi, there's no other training. You're here. Your help desk is here for Ecodan.
My help desk is here for Ecodan.
Wow, okay.
So we've gone from a team of 6 to a team of 30 with 2 independent leaders.
Damn, that's
so
pretty cool.
That's how much we're investing in trying to get our customers to feel like.
So your air source heat pump team could supersede the AC side in the near future if it carries on the way it's go. If you know, because there's a lot of these boxes that have been shifted recently, right?
Yeah, your growth plan is so much bigger than what ours is.
But
we've got
the curveball is the resi AC market. I think hasn't even started. So when I started 8 years ago, it was okay, Jacob, your own business. What are you going to focus on? Well, it'd be good to have some commercial clients. Just got into the resi market, just did a few resi jobs, nailed the model to dust sheets, the way you speak, the way you explain things, etc., etc. No commercial guy will do it. Any commercial AC guy will be like, oh, I ain't got time for that. And I struggled with subbies. I couldn't get subbies. So every subby I had was like, crap, I'll use the subbies to train my apprentices, but I can't have these people in people's houses. But even the response, so like your response for residential, well, that's just, you can't just say, well, that's just the way it is. But on a commercial job, you can, because...
The voice of a residential customer, especially when it comes to heating, is completely different to a commercial customer.
Yeah.
And that's where we need to change our approach of how we deal with different types of customers as well. We don't see many end users in the air conditioning team, but you guys do.
So you deal with a lot of end users?
So we're split.
Because I know you ring up and it says press 2 for 1 for homeowner or something.
So homeowner line,
that's been a recent
change. Homeowner used to come through to ourselves. We made that recent change to give a more tailored.
What's the recent change? Have you got like a tier system where they speak to like a certain desk, which then sends a message?
Do you know what? We don't actually have a tiering system other than your priority pin that you mentioned before.
Yeah.
What we do have is just a redirectional service, which is you press 1, you go directly to the homeowner team, which is a group of admin staff that basically triage what your issue is.
Yeah, fair enough.
And then we've also got the option to go directly to Andy's team if you are a contractor who's fitting a need.
Right, okay.
That homeowner team is set up with there's about 3 or 4 of them in that team. 2 are technical, but we support them behind the scenes.
Right.
So if they have something that they aren't sure, they come direct to the residential
Yeah,
behind the scenes. So what they're doing is it allows us to be more productive on the lines, lower wait times.
Yeah, of course.
You scratch our back.
That's more that's more scalable as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
because you've got people handling, because sometimes handling a homeowner isn't, you can't handle them as an engineer.
So
it's almost as if it needs to be animated. You know, it's...
Yeah. In fact, there was a melt cloud one that the Italians made that was animated, and we found it on YouTube. It was all in English. We're like, brilliant, start sending that one off, because the one that we...
I think ours has done pretty well, Ben, isn't it? Ours is animated.
I made a melt one.
How much views is that?
I can't remember.
I think that's done pretty well.
A Wi-Fi setup.
The Dakin one's done pretty well, isn't it? When you speak to someone on the phone, my only gripe with ever speaking to an engineer on the phone, I wouldn't have sought Mitzi and such, but when you speak to someone that talks like they know what they've done it all. Yeah. Oh, the old par 41 control, you know, and you're like, oh mate, like come on, oh no, it's not that setting, and you're like, oh. Yeah. But I don't think we've had it with Mitzi. But I don't know actually. I like to speak to people on the phone, but then I'm probably old school to the stage where I don't think you give enough information on your units. So your multi-splits, your low energy mode, you didn't. I think originally they didn't put that on there, and that was a pain in the arse. I think I was the first to, or maybe we were one of the first to have it. AP20 unit on when your new R32 condensers come out, mate, just comms, but it would work when you were there because you turn the Zen on because it's got the 240. I call it the 240 spike, the AP, and they don't have the T40 spikes, and then I think whoever I spoke to from Mitzi didn't even have the manual because you hadn't been given the information. And then I think like an hour later, oh, try this. But I think a lot of it can mean... Also, another bit of information that you haven't got...
That sounds really familiar.
Another bit of information which isn't shown on the units. Yeah. You do self-addressing on your multi-splits. Yeah. Well, it's not on the outdoor unit. It needs... Obviously, it's not you. Why aren't you doing it? That's such a simple thing because... You probably get a lot of phone calls with cross-wiring. Yeah. We do so many multi...
thing that figures it out.
Yeah, there's an auto correction that you can put it
That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. The auto correction mode. But you have to get the technical manual, which usually means you have to send it to me, or I'm Googling it.
Yeah, it's in the service manual, isn't it? So
Put it on the unit.
yeah.
They can do it, which is annoying for you guys. So you take the side panel off, auto addressing mode. So the amount of times I kick off because we have phone calls from engineers leaking water because the coil's freezing up, or it's not working, and we say turn all the units on, and they're like, oh, it's working now, and it's been. Whereas now the boys, they're lazy gits. What do? They just shovel the cables in, and they go auto address. With Dakin, it's there and it says it, but I think Mitsubishi need to put it on there as well because it saves phone calls. Well, it's not in the manual. You don't get a service manual with them. That's the annoying thing.
I'm joking.
Yeah, that's
that
it.
low power standby now is actually printed on the inside of
It
the
is.
electrical panels, and it comes disabled now rather than...
Correct, yes. Let's bench. Call centre? Yeah, phone call.
Do I do straight into the phone?
Yeah, let's do a phone call.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll fancy a phone call.
Tell us which, well, it sounds like M series or MXZ sounds like your go-to.
M series,
If
yeah.
you were going to take a call, what products would it be?
M series.
M series.
Yeah.
Okay. So what we'll do is we'll find a desk for Jacob.
So you saying that, going back to a normal call, do you work off a flowchart?
No.
Wow, so it's knowledge? No way. Is it really?
This is what everyone's perception
Everyone
is.
thinks
It's like a reading off a screen.
Damn.
Yeah.
Again, Dakin, it's a flowchart. Like, again, you're on hold for an hour. You've got U4 fault, which is a comms. Okay, do you have 240 volt to the outdoor unit? Yes. Do you have it to the Yes. Okay. Have you got power at the breaker? And you're like, damn. So you get me off this phone. So
when
you
you call the help desk, is they'll get the model number, and then as you're explaining the issue, they'll be pulling the service manual or install manual.
So it's like when
Is it really? So you're like, oh, I see.
when you ring us, there's this method in the madness. The first thing I'll ask you is like, well, the first thing I'll do is say, good morning, through to Mike and tech support. Can I take your name, please?
Mate, that's messed up. You've said that so many times. Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
I've spoken to Mike so many times. Oh, man.
Yeah, it's Jacob from Brookfield FM. Brilliant. How are you doing, Jacob? Yeah, not too bad.
Wow. This is crazy. Okay.
Yeah, and then you'll say, right, well, I'm doing this. And you'll probably start by telling me the fault and everything you've done. I'm like, no, I don't need that. Tell me the model number first. And then, right, go. Tell me what the phone code is. Tell me what you worked on. Tell me what you checked. And I'll ask you so many questions before I'll even start talking to you. Because you'll give me the answer. And then I'll be like, right, that's what you need to do. And that's what all is the commercial.
Oh.
So typically,
Look at this, look.
Mike's and Andy's team, they've got the headset, Bluetooth headsets. They need to come in and have a look at HVAC box, YNWA. They're coming in. Is that crack unit?
Yeah, that's it. We've just done one of them, yeah.
And it's got the Carrel controller.
That's
which
it.
I remember from Airedale unit.
Huh?
Mr. Slim Outdoor.
That's it. Yeah, we just done one recently. Outdoor is a 10 kilowatt ZM twin fan thing.
That's a little bit of a crossover product, isn't it? Because
Yeah,
it's
it's got-
central plant indoor kind of with...
Well, you got P series PCB indoor board, and then P series outdoor.
So pack IF board in there. To that.
Was it pack?
Pack IF board.
Yeah.
So yeah, they can come in and have a look. We've
So this
obviously
is where
got
you do your training.
the Ecodan unit here, which is basically, that is the test Ecodan. So that at one point was an FTC 4, and I personally have adapted that from a 4 to a 5 to a 6, and it will soon be a 7. That's your job now, it's not my job.
So the FTC you're discussing is control panel, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Full tech
that
control.
already has an FTC 7 controller on.
Yeah.
It just hasn't got the board on yet.
Not divorced.
Question, why is there a heat exchanger at the bottom? Is that normal?
So that's the hot water. So the hot water runs off the plate.
I thought
Rather than
so.
a coil in the
Plate
tank.
exchange.
They've
Oh,
put
does
the
it?
heat exchanger out to get.
Oh wow, it's just a plate heat exchanger.
Yeah.
It's more efficient.
Oh wow, okay.
As you can see from the signs. Not best. But we've got that many of them.
This is sick.
Some of them are
I
here.
want a job. I want to work here.
Yeah.
I want to work here. This is sick. It's like Wolf of Wall Street. You need someone around with a stick. Like, come on, guys.
So everyone here, as Mike and Andy have said, we've air conditioning, refrigeration, heating background. We don't typically go for anyone who's directly got Mitsubishi experience. It's an added bonus. but we just look for MVQ level 3, time serve of about 5 years.
Oh, right, okay.
And then we'll bring them in and we'll then upskill them to...
So that's your model for training, basically. Rather than having someone with 20 odd years experience, they're harder to mould. Is that the word? The way I want to say it?
I would say actually 21 years experience of doing the same thing, and then they come in here and our experience, our challenge is to take them from this level and take them to this level. When they're out there, they're changing parts because they know if I change that part, that'll make it work.
Yeah.
Our job is to make them understand why that part's failed, how it works, and what actually happens when you replace it.
It's the understanding.
Yeah, of course.
You can take 50 years worth of experience, but you've got to use a computer. You've got to be.
Oh yeah,
quick
there's that side of it as well.
Yeah. And if you've got 20, oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
It's the quick thinking. It's when someone's talking to you, you all got to think at the same time and be like, I know what he's doing. Imagine me doing it. And he's going to test that and he's going to move
The
to that
visualisation
bit,
is
and it's the
hard.
visualisation.
Like literally, like when you rang me and you're like, I'm working on this unit, I'm literally in my mind picturing them series, picturing you taking.
But what's nuts is in your training, when you trained many years ago, you would never, well actually you would visualise, you would visually doing it because you goes back to the 5 years where they've stood in front of the machine. Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
So, you can
So
probably
that's
see
tech.
that.
You got tech.
So Tom is
Tech.
YGMA, handbook there. Josh is looking at an email.
Wow.
We've got the wallboard switched off because it's got sensitive data. So that's our call stats. So the guys normally have 2 wallboards on. You can see the queue length, how many calls are coming in, wait time.
Is that your SLAs?
SLAs.
KPIs and that? Okay.
So they're switched off.
Wow.
Today.
Who's on this side?
And then, so this is the help desk.
Yep. Aircon.
Round here we've got, this is site services.
Okay, so booking in. So we would have spoken with site services.
Then we've got, in fact, so this is like me-hit site service, chiller site services. And then this is like VRF site services.
Right.
Down the end is the warranty support team.
So warranty's done here as well. So your warranty support is pretty good.
Yeah, so the first guy there is Duncan, he heads up the residential side. The guy next to him is Tony, he's the commercial side. So similar to the help desk, we split warranty up because it's a different customer set. Anthony reports into me with Mike, so Mike and Anthony work very closely together. It's pretty much anything warranty will come through the help desk and then go to Tony's team.
Right. Okay.
So if they're linked up, they know about problems, and then at least if a customer's got to talk to 2 areas, they feel like they're talking to one person because they will know about the problem already.
So if I've called up technical and it's a warranty claim, there's no direct conversation between the two of you, but where it's logged, they will actually just pull something.
No, so they will log it. They will then send it to warranty and say, well, I failed this part on the warranty, head to this one. And then for them, it's just validation. It's just bang, yeah, do
It's pretty cool that everything's in the same room.
Needs to be.
It does need to be, yeah. You do different charges, don't you?
Yeah, but the multi-splits, they're already pre-charged to the maximum allowable length, so you can't add any additional to them.
Are they? Yeah. On R32?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
When they first come out, though, if you had an LN, like with an LN15 on one, you put in an extra. You're saying they're pre-charged to the maximum amount? All right, no, that's fine. Mate, I'm talking to technical. Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, so most of them are pre-charged like 80 metres.
Which is your 122, yeah. Okay, all right.
Cool, so
Damn, I've just been like shot down already.
should we ring it now just to make sure that it actually comes through?
Have you had to, when people first start working it, you have to tell them not to shout?
Well,
Because I talk quite loudly anyway, don't I?
yeah,
Everyone talks loud.
especially now
Oh,
we've
yeah?
got the
You're going to
twin
go
cam
up so much because they're like noise cancelling headphones.
Oh,
So
wow.
you'll be like, trying to hear yourself.
Just be like that, Ben.
You don't know what he's doing?
Oh, here we go. It's ringing.
Go to answer.
sorry. Yeah, we'll either say open or answer if you just press the little phone symbol.
Top of the morning to you. Hello? Is anybody there?
Has he actually got his headset on?
Have I gone up too much, Ben, or am I all right? You're right at the moment. Cool, all right. Hello there. Oh, should we go?
So we're just testing. Mike's going to ring you in a second. make sure it's working.
Was he being professional? Oh, he was, yeah. Scared the life out of me. He went, did you just say Ecodan Technical? I was thinking you put me onto the wrong...
Is it okay now? Is it going through?
Yeah, it's good, yeah, it's all good, yeah, it's all good.
And your response was top of the morning.
No, he said it after. I was like, oh, you know, like little boy, like you've done something you shouldn't have done.
What about now?
Come on, 2 tech support engineers, best fix this.
Can't get them. Can't get the staff, mate, yeah.
You can see the difference in like help desk experience. Like Jacob's first day like that, now I'm just recording. There you go, Anthony.
Hi, you're through to Mitsubishi Electric. Jacob speaking. Can I take your name, please? Hello, Mike. What company are you calling from? Ah, Subcool FM. Okay, what's the model number of the unit you've got a problem with? MXZ. 102. Yeah. VF2. Okay, what seems to be the problem, Mike? Okay. 4 indoor units. Okay, 4 indoor units. Let's have a look. Just give us a moment, Mike. I'm just going to get up the service manual. Right, here we go. Just getting to the page now, Mike. Just a moment.
You should tell you somewhere here.
You will need a new page.
Refrigerant system, maybe.
CTRLR.
You will need a new page.
Okie doke. So we are looking at the 5F102.
Right, okay, no problem. I'll send this over shortly, okay?
Okay, so Mike, the unit you've got is actually pre-charged to 80 metres already. So as long as all indoor units don't exceed that, you're good to go. Sorry, Mike. Just a question on that. Each indoor unit. What is the pipe run on each indoor unit? Have you? You've got a max run of 25 metres. So if you're at 20 metres, you're well within the limits on that. Super. You're welcome, Mike. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye. Bye-bye. Boom! Yes!
How'd that feel?
Yeah, really good. Yeah, really good.
Nerve-wracking?
Damn, that's really cool. Yeah, nice one. Yeah, nice one. You went easy on me.
Ready for a more challenging one?
That was, yeah. I can see we get the weird kick of trying to work it all out. That's
Yeah.
I tell you what, he navigated through our system pretty good.
damn. Yeah, that was.
That's the exact page I had up.
Yeah, you helped us out, but
He'd opened the efficiency document that's in there for God knows what reasons.
So I suppose that's one for us as well, is knowing where to find the information, which manuals. That's a skill in itself.
so that ringing up on the phone, we don't really take into account that you've actually got to get the manuals up
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not just punching the model number in somewhere. And it's
into
giving
a
us
system and it's giving you the answers.
Yeah.
We're fine.
Right. Okay. Damn.
Find button is your fast round in the manual.
Control F.
Control F is your fast round.
Yeah, find.
Oh, right.
So,
So going back to the gentleman that we spoke to on that call,
Yes.
if someone is relatively new here,
Yeah.
they've got to do what I've just done anyway and find it.
yeah.
I see. Right, okay. And that's where you sort of give credit where credit is due.
Yeah.
You sort of think, blimey, it's such a simple fault. But if they haven't, not as an engineering side, but if they haven't actually searched for that specific fault on that specific controller, they're going to take some time because they're trying to extract the information.
Yeah, exactly. I think as well, another thing to think about, you asked about an SEZ ducted unit, change the set point of the controller. Me, refrigeration engineer, never heard of that in my entire working life before I came here. Like, why would you do that? Why would you change that?
So you're right. So when I asked the question to the guy on the phone, I didn't say it, but then unfortunately I did say it real time, which is usually like a broken engineering English where I should have asked it. I've got a PAR 41 controller. I want the sensor for the return air to be read from the PAR 41. That would have got him on the PAR 41 controller. He would have found it really quickly. Unfortunately, the way I said it was practically the way we would say it.
You know what, back on us though, that's why I say question, because it might be that somebody says something.
Yeah, good shout.
And that's the way you say it down south maybe.
Yeah.
That's the way you say it in the Midlands, that's the way you say it in Scotland, it's our job to not...
So your questions do actually get the answer to some extent. What's the indoor unit? What controller have you got on the wall? What are you trying to do?
And reconfirm if you need to reconfirm. If something doesn't sound right, re-ask the question, can I just confirm?
Yeah.
This is what you've got.
You said about 240 before.
Yeah.
No, can you literally test the neutral to earth and tell me on the phone now what
There's no neutral, yeah.
you've got 60 volts, mate, right there.
Yeah, you got a problem with your neutral. Yeah, no, fair point. No, cool. Wicked. Yeah, another go. Yeah, go for another one, yeah. They spelt it. Mooty splits. It says Mooty splits. Look.
It's aircon lad for you, don't worry.
Dan. You built the MC.
Cheers, Dan.
I have never noticed that.
Mooty splits.
I think they'll need manuals, so I'm okay.
Yeah, you're just Ecodan.
I shouldn't really talk because I'm the sort of person to misspell it. But Sam in the office will correct all my spelling. I have that person. Okay, here we go. So here we go. Good morning, you're through to Mitsubishi Electric. It's Jacob speaking. Can I take your name, please? Oh, hello, Mike. How are you today? What company are you calling from? Yeah, okay. Mike, what unit have you got in front of you today with a problem? MSZ. Okay. Yes. VGK. Okay, is that both units or do you have a separate model number for the other unit? Okay, what's the MXZ condenser? Yes. Yep. What's after the 2F? 42 VF4. Okay, Mike, so you said you have no fault codes. What seems to be the problem or challenge that you've got with them? Okay. So with that, you're going to need a MAC adapter which will plug into the CM185 board. Give us one moment. I'm going to get the service manual up so I can find the correct part for you. Okay, so Mike, the part number you're going to need. Do you have a pen and paper to hand? Okay, so you need a Mac hyphen 334 IF hyphen E. That's a Mac MAC hyphen 334 IF hyphen E. So you will need to plug into the CM105 on the indoor PCB. What that'll do, that'll allow you to. You're going to need a PAR 41 controller as well to go with that, and that's the standard controller with them units. Just to also add, does the unit have Wi-Fi? They are super. Excellent. You're going to need one per indoor unit. Do you, for both of these units, are they serving the same room? Or are they in separate rooms? Okay, so you're going to need one PAR 41 controller and two of the Mac 334i adapters. There are, yes. What's probably best to do is once you've got the Mac adapters, to phone back up and we'll talk it through. You're welcome. Thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye-bye. I was getting cocky then and he just killed me. He killed me. He killed me, mate. You killed me on that one, mate. I was like, I'm going to shoot one back, because we've had it before where we've had clients with Wi-Fi and then on the HRs.
Yeah.
So on the HR units, you can't have a Wi-Fi adapter and this.
Yeah.
So we have Wi-Fi and then engineers phoned up saying the client wants Wi-Fi. You're like, it's one or the other. And I thought I was going to catch you out, but you just smashed me to bits. So the K model's got it built in. Damn.
Do you know what? Honestly, a review
Done
of
really
that,
well there.
if it goes tits up with your outspoken engineer stuff, you've got a job here, mate.
You know what? I'm going to retire in 3 years. That's the plan. 37, I'm out. I'm going to come here for a job. But you don't do part-time?
No, don't do it.
Cool. Wicked. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, nice one.
Thanks, Jacob.
Nice seeing you.
Nice one. Thank you. Right. I'm going to take this as a memento.
I'm going to take the headset.
Yeah. So that's a wrap. I have been a Mitsubishi Electric call handler. As an engineer, we can see what they face. So don't be quick to judge. Please like and subscribe to our Outspoken Engineer channel. More content coming up with me being a behind the scenes call centre operator on a help desk. Take care.